to Health Talk Radio. I'm your host, Amira Davis, and today I have a special guest, Dr. Marian Davenport.
Thanks for having me. Hello, I'm from the Beecher Hills Health Department, and today I will tell you about Ebola.
Thank you for coming, Dr. Davenport. Let's get started with the questions, shall we? My first question is, has every Ebola victim been treated properly?
Well, the virus was unnoticed, therefore, some Ebola patients weren't treated.
Wow. Can you tell us about America's first Ebola patient?
America's first known Ebola patient was released, missing an opportunity to isolate him. The patient was already contagious.
Can you tell me the number of Ebola cases there have been?
Well, Amira, there have been more Ebola cases this year than all previous outbreaks since 1976 combined.
That's interesting. Well, can you tell me how many people have been infected?
Ebola has infected roughly 6,000 people and could infect 1.4 million by the end of this year.
Well, why was there a drop in the numbers of healthcare workers?
Well, there was a drop in healthcare workers because healthcare workers had died from helping Ebola patients.
Well, how many healthcare workers died?
In total, over 200 healthcare workers have died from Ebola, according to the World Health Organization.
Wow, that's shocking. Well, how many Ebola cases are undetected?
Besides the 6,000 already infected, roughly 14,000 undetected Ebola cases.
How many days does it take to even start?
Once affected by Ebola, it can take up to 21 days to even start developing physical symptoms.
I wonder, how many organ systems does Ebola affect?
Ebola affects multiple organ systems and often causes internal and external bleeding.
Wow. How fast does Ebola spread?
The Ebola virus spreads quicker than the ability to manage new cases. The shortage of healthcare workers is only making the matter worse.
Is it true that every time Ebola infects a new host, it undergoes 1 to 2 genetic mutations, changing the way the virus behaves?
It sure does. Almost forgot. These are some ways to prevent Ebola. Wash hands, don't touch other people's body fluids, and always be sure what you're eating.
Thank you, Dr. Marian, for the information. This is Amira Davis signing out from Health Talk Radio.
Thank you.